what you're asking me?
What's up, guys? This guy tells me he's played disc golf before, but it's only played one time. And my biggest thing is, how the hell have you only played disc golf one time and not played it again?
Stop smoking weed.
Well, that's a good start. I mean, I can understand that. Disc golf is definitely a weed smoking sport. But that's not the comment that you made that had you laughing.
Well, I didn't like it because I started to sweat. If I'm sweating, I gotta love doing it. Yeah, I gotta love doing it. Like, well, it's got the juice has got to be worth the squeeze. The juice wasn't worth. I was like, what am I doing? Throwing this fucking floppy disk?
But the shit shouldn't be floppy. You're not throwing no fucking floppy disk. You're throwing a stable, secure disk. You just didn't know how to throw it right yet. You're playing with shit that didn't.
Listen here, I am an athletic fat. I'm a fat lead, bro. My jumper is still wet, dog.
Hey, Thursday.
When we talk about basketball,
Thursday.
I'm in.
Thursday. This Thursday. Come on.
I'll have y'all confused.
Well, I want
I'm
to
like an alligator. They just sit there. They're kind of fat.
I don't like gators.
Now listen. Sports ball. I get it. Listen. There's cops behind me.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen a thick run.
Boy. Hey.
So
you're speaking facts now. I think people sleep on fat people a lot. Bro. They really do. Like, they see a birthday dude.
There's a finely tuned machine,
right?
It's born.
Yes.
And it comes alive in moments of, like when I was younger, when I started getting people later on me, it didn't matter. Mm-hmm. There's cops behind me or something. I'm
gone.
I'm setting records.
I'm gone.
I was scaling 12-foot fences like nothing, dog. Now I'll Kool-Aid man through them bitches because I ended up throwing my back out.
For me, it's like I don't care no more. I remember back in the days, I had warrants. It don't be dumb thing that I had warrants for. It's like you couldn't afford to pay a speeding ticket. And back then, it's like, bro, I'm not going to jail. No matter what, I'm not going to jail. I never forget where there was once I jumped over that fence so fast. I heard the cops banging my front door, and I knew they had just got there. Nope. They're coming in eventually. I'm over that fence and boom.
They're there.
Fat boys.
I'm not. If they're there, I'm not. If I hear, hey, we just called the cops, I'm Batman. I'm out.
Even today? Even now?
Yeah. Really? Swear. See, I don't trust them.
I have no worries. So you ain't got shit on me. There's no chance you have shit on me.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to try.
Well, yeah. Did you say no? Did you say no?
But here's the thing. I live by a certain code. Nah, fuck. Listen, they gonna fucking find me. Listen,
I ain't gonna tell you the city.
I live by the code.
Alright.
I got a ticket a while back. I'm not gonna use I got a ticket in 2023.
Is that old?
Bro, I live by a code.
That code is real.
Yep. This police officer pulled me over to an tent in Carnegie. I just looked at him and I said, no, I don't. I never took this factory vehicle.
I do remember this.
Yeah. He didn't even pull out the measuring device to show that I had tint on my window. Nothing. He handed me a ticket. I said, appreciate it. Trying to be granddaughter. You know what I did? Nothing. You know what I'm gonna do? None.
That's good. That's what happens when they catch you.
I'm gonna say, hey, look, this is what happened. And I'm gonna explain it the same way I just explained it to you. And I'll tell that cop with my chest, I ain't paying. If I need to go to jail and sit it out for 2 days, y'all ain't getting my money.
So that's where it's at. You gonna sit it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not paying.
It's a principle.
See, because
it's a belief system.
I'm the shithead that talks to him. I just straight put jail. The moment you put me in that jail, and God forbid, you put me in a cell by myself, and then that little stir crazy starts to set in, I'm getting the fuck out. I can't take it.
No, I get these quiet.
See, that
you know what happens in jail? You know what happens in jail?
Well, depends on how jail you're going. I
haven't been in long.
I know there's some people who take this the wrong way, but I mean, some of them.
You know what happens in the little jail? You go in there, they give you your chicken biscuit.
Yeah, what was the Pop-Tarts?
Cherry beanies and weenies, dog. And I used to remember those motherfuckers being so excited. Oh, beanies. I'm like, bro, relax. They've been in there like 4 months. They just can't wait for the beat to leave.
Ready to make it.
It's got a glizzy monster over here.
It's the best part of the week, bitch. What's up?
But
You know, eat those?
listen, you know what goes away when you go to jail? Responsibility.
That's ass.
They wake you up from nap time
That's
because now it's playtime.
What's that?
You go shoot some hoops. You know, they wake you up to make sure that you brush your teeth. You can be in there, you can go in there no mind and just be like, I'm gonna chill.
Ain't got no worries. One day they gonna let me out of this.
I'm in there meditating. I'm in there farting.
I'm in pools and
Oh, bro. Whenever Batman fell into that pit,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? That
Bang.
Yeah, came out better. Me every time. Really? I come out better. Because you know what I come out with? No warnings.
That's always a factual point. Now see, I'll never forget.
Am I 1%?
I don't think so. I think there's a lot of dudes who
That ain't a motorcycle.
you just don't get caught past it. You know you go be speeding on that.
Nah. So here's the thing. I own it with my chest too.
Big chest energy coming. Big chest energy coming.
I'll pull over.
Okay.
And I'll be polite.
Yeah.
Sir. You know you have no time. It's funny you bring that up. I'll go ahead and let you know what happened.
So this is a full story.
Yeah. And I've actually been pulled over since told them the story. Yeah, they let me go.
See, that's where I thought it was bullshit. I feel like most cops, especially waiting on this. I agree with you most of the time.
No, I'm polite.
No, I am too. But it's the fact that if I see you and I got the opportunity to take you, most of them are gonna take you.
Well, this guy said, our son, he said,
We can say no name.
he said there are some cops out there that will make it their obligation to take you with you. I'm not one of them.
100%.
And it was like, well, he didn't have it. He didn't tell my how. You know, immediately,
haircut.
you can tell by a haircut, bro. If they got no sideburns, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Cut it all up tight. I call it a turbo. It feels like it goes fast.
I ain't got no time. Try to catch the next one.
Like a 90s cop with that fucking black top and a turbo.
They got an add-on. Hey, we in Texas, y'all. So if you don't know, them cops with the hats on,
They're typically of higher stats.
they don't play. They don't play cocaine.
Dude,
That was the ones that scared me the most.
dude, I had one drive by me they had like a beach cruiser.
Yeah.
They had no doors on it. Okay, and he was blasting his butt. Carrollton, oh. Dude, I was like, hey, this guy's in a beach cruiser. What's he blasting? 5-finger death punch? What type of butt rock they get off to, dude? You know they get off somebody.
You gotta have something.
Now,
Let's get
if he was blasting Creed, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
The guy's gonna let me go. Let's go.
Go ahead, pull me over.
Let's go.
This guy's probably chill, but yeah,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I was the same way. I always thought the cops.
Oh, hey, and also if you're a cop listening, I'm sorry. Y'all are the best. I agree with everything else.
That's facts right there. What I'll say is like, if it's a clear spot, man. If I know I'm fucked up and doing dumb shit, I can't stand them. I know they're gonna get me. I know they're gonna get me. But let somebody hit that door the wrong way. My front door gets hit the wrong way. I'm not going to so fast. I don't care. I want them here. I want them here. I want them here, bro.
Yeah, you got to think me.
That's it.
Me? I had somebody knock on my door not too long ago. I answered the Texas door. Ooh, you know what I had in my hand?
Straight up.
I had it in my hand. So I didn't expect nobody. What is this?
It's a funny.
And I even said, who's at my door right now? I said it just like
Door open?
No, door closed.
See, locked loaded.
Yeah. Who's at my door right now?
See,
And then he goes, chill, bro. I'm your neighbor. And I was just like, okay, what do you need? He goes, I have your mail. I was like, oh, my bad, dog.
why the hell you got my mail?
Dude.
Oh, I hit the box.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I felt bad because I told you I'm a nerd.
Whatever.
I ordered, I played that.
Noise.
Sorry.
I'm gonna find it soon.
Nerd. Listen.
Nerd out.
This man who put him on that.
Who that's dead?
And I'm like, bro,
That's dead.
that's the real one.
You seen them dudes with Pokémon cards out of Walmart?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
But I'm saying like
Scalper.
people these cards are crazy. Like, excuse me, Matt players. I don't really know the hype on it yet. He's filling me in. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
not like
I'm a nerd too.
Pokemon is a real fight.
Dude, that's wild. And you got like little kids there who just want a pack.
Oh yeah, I have a buddy that I have a buddy that he
Better not, man. 'Cause when Sophia wants to get a pack, she can't get a pack. I get so bad, bro.
Oh, dude.
As a dad with my kid, I just want her to be involved in Pokemon, bro.
Dude, okay, so
Can't even find a pack in the store.
he'll give him the chance. So there was a time we were at Target, and I just would walk through the ride. I would sit on the bar. But
Don't do that.
There was a kid that was looking, and I was like, hey, let him get the pack and let him get it. Just chill out. And he was like, I'll let him. But he doesn't. I'm talking this kid stepped 2 feet away. And he went to scoot there. And I was like, well, you gonna leave my free pack? And he was like,
Absolutely not.
he was like, well, I chop over the size. That's an important lesson to learn. If you want something, grab it. You know what? I don't disagree.
To a point, you got facts there, bro.
But
To a
also,
point.
like, what if that kid had to go ask his parents?
Straight up.
Leave a little bit.
And see, that's the thing too. You got different time frames. Like, I can go to Walmart at 9 o'clock at night. I ain't taking my kids to Walmart at 9 at night. But that's when it gets wild, right? But my point is, at any random time during the day, I can take my kids to Walmart and you ain't even gonna find it.
That's true.
You're not gonna find
I
one.
haven't seen it.
You will not find one.
Online.
And it's like, and Sophia, she's into it, and she's only into it with me. Let me be clear, that's something I know with Dad, because I made her watch shows, and I'm a nerd to it, and it's like some nostalgia there, right?
Right.
So she's into it, but she wants to do something with me, and I feel that, right? It's
Right.
like, dude, we go to Walmart, and it's like, hey, I get some Pokemon cards. And back in the day when we were kids, like, your parents could check it out, and keep in mind, when you were kids, your parents used to let you walk around the store.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be glued to the hip. Like, my parents would let me go walk whatever aisle I mean, peace, mom, fine. You know what I mean? And we would go walk around the store. It wasn't like that. Like,
My mom used to be like, hey, John, 15 minutes, I'm gone.
no, but she would say the bullshit because they would be on the front register talking about call my kid,
Yeah.
and they would too be like, Brandon, where are you?
Yeah.
Come to the front register, and it'd be, gotta hurry up, get back to the front. And that was a different era. Like they would do that. You ain't doing that no more. If my kid walks with me in the store, I'm freaking out, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's like I would go walk around and look around, go grab some stuff, go around to mom that not had it, and you be hunting for mom and all the aisles walking. Which in this time I'm going out for she need the outfit. Right? So, and you go run up to mom, not had it, and she hell no. I told you when we came, but still it's like that was a different mindset. Now it's like she walks in the store with me and she's like, I want to go look for something. So now you go to the store, you go into the aisles, and it's like nothing. All you got is basketball cards and football cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You ain't finding nothing else that she wants to get. It's like, it sucks, man. It sucks. Scalpers, bastards.
Seen the video for the scalpers that are full on gin.
Yeah. I've seen when the kids sit there watching, it's like, and they're scared to even get in the middle of it. They're going to get bulldozed.
Glad they didn't come across me. I was a big kid. I'm fighting a grown man.
Yeah, bro, forever. But I'll always beat you up. Man, I used to have all of them, too.
I was saying,
I used to have all of them.
I found them and I sold them to a game store.
No shit.
They didn't even price for price.
And so when we moved out of the house when we lived next to each other, we put all of our stuff in storage. And I haven't found them ever since. I've been in that storage unit, I don't know how many times, I've taken everything out. Like, I had all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Holographic, search, all of them, dude. Yeah, had thousands of dollars somewhere.
Yeah, there's things in the 90s when we could chop over. Can you help me?
Yeah.
It's different nowadays. I don't have kids like you did, so you can probably speak on it a little differently. Nowadays, how are you on the iPad? You had like screen time?
Man, I'll tell you what, dude. So that was a weird thing. In the beginning, it was like, I tried to fight that, right? I didn't want my kids on the electronics. It's like, you guys are getting to it, I am, and you're gonna suck to all these things. But then you get to a realization, like, dude, why am I fighting my kids getting good on technology? So what happened was, I was fighting my kid not having it. And I saw my niece, maybe like 2 or 3 years old, and sorry for getting the age wrong. But she jumped on the phone and she's navigating. She don't know how to read, bro. She don't know how to. She barely talk, and she's navigating this phone and going into these Pokémon videos on YouTube on her own, off her home screen. On an app. I'm like, I'm fucking up. No, because you gotta have your kids have to be able to use technology. It's what the world is going to. So you can't take it away from them, right? So you have to allow them to use it. But now here's the part: is you want to protect innocence. And that's one thing. I might be degenerate. I might talk my shit. There's one thing I always do to protect my child's innocence. Right. So it's like, for example, Sophia's a nut. She's awake every day at 5:30 in the morning, just like that. Every day she's up at 5:30. See, I'm innocent. Redemption.
Or even now.
No, I need to go ahead and do that on vibrate now. I'm talking about it. But anyway, so 5:30 in the morning, she's up. And this girl, from the second she wakes up, she wants a phone. Right? She wants to log into something, she wants to watch something, take a call, Nana call, Papa call, talking beyond electronics, right? So she's addicted to it. When I tell you, it's like what they're gonna have. So from the moment she wakes up, she's ready for technology in her hands. It's like it's a hard thing to do I stop it, do I not? And you hear the ads, like she wants to play a game. You think you cool playing like a little friendly little normal game, and you hear the ad, and the ad comes up with people talking about some great. It's an ad, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, talking about wild, outlandish stuff that my child should have no business hearing.
Here's an AI robot with a contraceptive.
It's like, what is going on? What is going on? What are you looking at? And I shit you not, and she has no idea. She has no.
Hey, Dad, look, this one has a contraceptive.
I'm like, what?
You're like, what?
That shit sounds weird.
No. It has an internal warmth.
Hey, don't save it. Don't save it. Don't save that one. Don't save that one. But where was that again? No.
It was a ramp. It was a ramp.
And it makes me say, like, I'm getting to a point now where it's like, I don't even want her playing games no more. I don't want her messing with stuff because I can't control what she's seeing. Right? It's like I have to be physically there to say I can watch it all. And you have no control over it. So at some point you just gotta be like, all right, man, let it be, let it go. Yeah. And just have faith in what you're doing to reassure that you're raising them right. But it's weird. It's a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing. But she's
finding balance.
Yeah, you have to.
Back in our day, we were out. Ooh, shit happened. It just, it just happened.
But see, it's like I feel like back in our day, it was like life experience. You saw it face to face. Like everything they're seeing on the iPads, shit like that. It's just like they're getting the electronic version of us. They don't see it face to face. And we was out.
Oh yeah.
We was out and about.
Be back home when the street lights turned on.
It's that. You know what?
Oh yeah.
Woo! We was out past street lights every night, man. We was having a good time. Yeah, man. So it's like it was just you had real life experiences as opposed to electronic make believe experiences. Without lack of better term, you know what I mean? But it's like everything's on a screen as opposed to seeing it face to face.
Yeah. Speaking of Walmart, if you looked into this like it's on like TikTok and like different social media things like they have all the missing people all the time. You can find them.
Oh, self-checkout shit?
Well, none of it. They have like the posters, like how many kids and everybody's missing.
Oh, damn, I feel bad.
In front, there's
I've never seen it.
Okay. I think, because there's videos of like people.
Conspiracy alert!
Here comes. I told y'all we weren't going to be like, all I can say is what we have on the board, like ideas. All I can tell you is oops.
We're in for a fun one today.
Oops. There's too many juicy, fun things to talk about. But here's okay. We live in a reality to where back in the day, if you heard something, you'd be like, yeah, nowhere. Now it's like, maybe.
It's possible.
So I've seen videos of like, oh, this person came up to me, and I've read like Reddit posts of like this person came up to me and they were wearing Walmart vests. And like an employee there, and they cut the posting out to the car, help me out to the car. And like Walmart's service.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
No, never.
Ever.
Never.
Not out here.
The farthest you're going to get is a dude checking your receipt.
Yeah, you ain't stealing.
Exactly right. You got to be self-checking out now.
Yeah. So there's videos of that. People trying to get escorted to the car in Walmart outfit. And there've been like theories that there's these people, the posts, like you don't see that anymore.
No.
The people are like, they think that it's like a shopping center or crafter. They go up there and they go, I like that one. This one's a little off. This one's got a wonky eye. I don't know about that one.
You lead right into Neptune shit off top. Because I feel like there's really is some stuff like this. Like there's no way when you talk about it as when you talk about it, it's a business. And it's a business mindset the way that they approach this. Whether it's art or not, you can't discredit it. People approach it as a business. And it's like, man, when you think about it that way,
yeah.
Who knows? I mean, they can
remember the Wayfarer from that happened
talking about it.
So there was I believe it was proven it's called Road Talk. I didn't fact check, but it was technically in the underground news. I don't think they ever made like the news, the political theater news. They didn't make it in that, but apparently there was items on Wayfarer that like, had like weird descriptions, and if you bought them, it would not be a piece of furniture; it would be human. So Wayfair is a big hit. I don't know if there's lawsuits involved, but whenever you look into that, or on that rabbit hole, I mean, there's some validity to it. So if you think about it from that lens, how far off is this theory about on?
And it really gets to the point, how have I not heard about this? Like, how do people not know about that? If there's any type of legitimacy to it, how do you not hear about it? I don't have to understand it. I'm not going to say no. Where's it made for a Chinese company?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it's from. I just know that
That's team.
where the I don't know team in the podcast for a minute.
Hey, yeah. We gonna get official one day. And you guys are you're rolling with us through the bumps and bruises, right? Through the bumps and bruises. You're gonna see the differences every episode. I hope.
I'm gonna interrupt. Hey, there might not be much difference in this one and the last one.
Bear with us. But the scenery is different.
Yeah. We're not in that. Whatever
Welcome to the humble abode. You got hey, one thing too. You got to realize the American flag is a little bit higher than the Cuban ones. Y'all don't come roast me with my stuff, right? You leave me alone. I got my shit right. Okay. I know, but if you go scrolling up, I'll put the tape measure on if you need to. Don't come hating on me about my flag setup now. We doing it right.
Oh,
Got Texas.
Covering every.
We're representing out here, man. We're representing out here. Heck yeah.
But yeah, I think that there's a neat outlandish stuff in here. I think I can't nowadays discredit. I can't be like, oh no way. You know?
I can't do it.
Because there was so long ago there wasn't a pedophile in either government, and now there is.
I'm not going to discredit it, bro. I can't say there's not.
You see the new news for that scene?
So what I'll say is I've been avoiding it. So it got sent to me by a very close friend of mine, and when I started watching it, like, I couldn't watch the whole clip. But like I hope this ain't me. I really do. I really freaking do, man. But not as much as I should. Not as much as I should.
I look at it.
Yeah.
So there's emails that were released, and between Epstein and his brother, Epstein and his attorney, and all pretending to be and apparently, waiting for more news to come out. It's riveting to me.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Whoa.
the Don done sucked off Bill Clinton.
What?
They're calling him Donica Lewinsky, bro.
No.
We got Donica Lewinsky before GTA 6, bro. Jesus. We got Donica Lewinsky before GTA.
So you telling me out of all that people we got from Trump is that he got busted in some type of writing sucking off the old president?
Yes. So
that's wild.
So I mean, and if you look at Bill Clinton now, it looks like somebody sucked this all out.
Well, you know somebody had to. I mean, it might have been more.
B is a cool.
He'll take whatever he can get. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got Donica Lewinsky. Maybe, I don't know. I can't discredit anything.
But I mean, hear me out. You got Monica in there. Why the hell you take anything from Mr. Don himself?
Well, if you look,
unless you're desperate.
If you look at
Hillary, must be doing a very bad job.
People of that stature, it's more like power. It's like
yeah.
You know?
I see.
Like,
domination.
Yeah, it's like I'm now be into this, but I'm going to dominate this person. And it seems like a lot of these billionaires, that's what it is, power thing. So it's very much more to, it seems like they've experienced everything in life. They can buy whatever they want, they can do whatever they want, they can literally do whatever they want. So it's like that dopamine or adrenaline, whatever you want to call it, it's harder to find where you have everything.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Actually, I think that stems into the pedophilia. They're chasing taboo. I think that they're playing on their more animalistic. I don't know what that is. I'm fairly certain, 100% certain, that if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't be out there trying to suck somebody off. You know what I'm saying, though?
No, 100%. And hear me out, man. This is where I get to this. So it's like, this is where the politics game is so Trump is one of the news where he's so polarizing that it's like, if we can find something that we can say something, if you just say Trump's name, it's going to get a billion hits.
Yeah.
Right? And so I look at it this way. A lot of these things coming out right now, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't believe it or don't believe it. I'll know when more facts come out, and I'm not going to say yes or no. Because I don't trust shit.
Right.
But I look at it in the lens of, before Trump got back in office, he had a Democratic window, right? So they were in power, and they had every opportunity. They had all the access, all the same information that Trump has. He just put his people in power. Now, while Trump's in power, we got all the news stories about him. However, when the Democrats were in power and they had control of everything, they could have very easily crucified this man and said all this information, polarized it in a much easier way to access and show the information is actually true, and really crucify this man where he ain't got no shot. Why did they do that before he became president?
But yeah, they're available. Because
But
I'm playing Strongman, Skillman Strongman. It could be a timing thing. It could be this person wasn't willing to talk at this moment in time, but now we got the right leverage on them, or now we got the right motivation from them. These people with this type of information, they have an agenda of their own, and that needs to be catered to. I would assume, but if you're sitting on that type of information, you're going to have, I have this, I want something. So maybe that's not, maybe it was they weren't able to get the information, that that's a possibility, but I also think what you're saying is a possibility as well. If you had it, I don't know what the motive behind holding it back would be.
Let's just be real. You have the information, and you held that back, and now you're trying to use it. Why would you not use it beforehand and keep yourself in power? That's my whole thing.
Right.
If you have any shot, any chance, any way to keep that man out of power, who's clearly what you wanted to get out, why did you not use it then, whenever you could have actually used it to stop him? But he's there now. He's there now.
Yeah.
And to be honest, my hope, my actual vote, and I'm not saying it's the right way to do it, but I guarantee there's names on that list with a lot of power.
Who?
Guaranteed.
Because I think that Steve was working with us.
I don't disagree.
I think that they wouldn't go after somebody or try to blackmail somebody that didn't have power.
Yeah.
And I what's the point? You put in that time and energy and effort, and unless this person was somebody that they could later use as a pawn in their chess. I firmly believe that. Why would you do it at all? I think the biggest thing for me is, I know with AI you have two different photos, but I think before the rise of all that, there was so many different photos with Trump, which kind of leads me to believe that I think what's called Occam's razor, the most obvious answer is the answer. So even if he didn't do that with little deal, there's a possibility that other weird things could happen. But to the point that you were saying that that would insinuate that Bill is swinging both ways. How many times was he on the Epstein logs? Like, there's no telling the gravity of these people and what they're willing to do. If they you don't know.
I'll say this goes back to what I was going to say a minute ago was my hope, my genuine hope, is that any Trump on the list, like the Syria job, myself included, that I hope he's not on the list where I'm sorry, I think it might be.
Yeah.
So my hope is that he uses this as leverage to influence the powers around who are on that list to play ball. Now that's also a scary thing. That's social shit. That Trump right now is doing some social shit to me. He is. He's influencing the media. He's influencing people. He's influencing companies. He's influencing people to not do what they want to do, but do what the government wants them to do.
Yeah.
So it is kind of scary. I'm not for that. I'm not.
Well, that was their whole thing to begin with, is that they didn't want the other side to influence what people hear and see, and then turns around and does kind of the same thing. But I think there's a lot of people that.
But can you also understand that he's been fighting against it? So he has to fight fire with fire to some extent. So I do understand why he's doing it. I'm not saying I agree with it. I do understand why. It's like when 90% of the media is out there bashing you and completely annihilating everything that you do, and they're not going to give you no credit or anything that you do that's good, whether you're doing bad or not. But anytime you do good, they're not going to talk about it at all. They're going to highlight the other percent of whatever you've been doing that's bad. They're going to completely publicize. So he comes out and he plays fire with fire. He spits more. He saves more. He does more. But they don't mean that everything's looking right. Doesn't mean it's the right way of doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's impossible because everyone's
Exactly.
such a large country. I think no matter good, it's impossible that for even a saint, a human being to accomplish and there's not people like that ever. But I think I've always talked to saints sometimes like, and I'm just one person. I'm just and this team. You know, what was that called? So,
I know, but
talking around some pretty sophisticated things here.
Sophistication.
What the fuck is that called?
Well, I just one of the biggest things is one of our biggest problems is if you tell these dudes they can only have 8 years. Bro, you tell the president he's only have 8 years and you split it up and you're showing people of complete opposite views in right behind them. Allow these people to go for multiple terms. I don't care about the terms. I'm not saying I want to be Trump for 3 terms. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this guy is good, and he's been doing good, and he's establishing a track record of winning. Why the hell would we say, hey, he's limited to 8 terms? It's like, if I'm really, 2 terms, 8 years. It's like saying, I'm really good at my job, right?
But you're saying that they can be voted in.
Oh, yeah, have to be voted in, right? You got to win this shit. Like, you're not going to go in just because. It still has to be the people who want you in.
Well, then I think we can get kind of a rough thing, right? Where you start running other people would run against you and disappear.
Right. I mean, in my opinion, we're manipulating elections already. I mean, that's happening on both sides all across the board. But if you have, in a realm of you have a fair election, right? And this is all hypothetical, right? If we can sit here and say that you've got a fair election, then why are we saying this guy only has a limited amount of time to go? If this guy is legit, this guy is good, and we have a fair election, and people want him, and people want him. Yeah. And that should be House, Congress, Senate, everywhere across the board.
Oh, yeah. Term limits for Congress should be a thing.
I don't know if this should be a thing about cutting the term limit. I think it needs to be a thing about how we're actually putting people in.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I also think there should be some type of age. Or like a competency.
Like if you was born in the 30s, you ain't got no business doing all this.
No.
You ain't got no business being
next
here.
to Jesus in high school. What are you doing, dude?
Jerusalem 3s, those nice shoes you got there. God.
Alright, coming back from powder break.
Yeah.
We got
Salud.
we got
running out there, buddy.
Who you said that was?
It's called Zaya. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about y'all unless you sponsor me, damn it. But it's really good. It's my favorite hit right now. It really is.
Yeah, it's really. I'm not really hardcore on the whiskey guy.
Yeah.
I almost just found
It's a good smooth hit. Get you where you want to be.
Yeah. But I think we'll put a period in this. That's 2 hours talking about it. He said it's going to be a break from reality of that, so we'll probably keep to that.
But it's so interesting. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot there going on. Y'all gotta watch it. And me being an optimistic conservative over here, I hope it's not what the media is making it out to be. But you gotta stay real with it. You gotta watch it.
I think I'm a libertarian with like more anarchist views.
That Luigi.
That'll lead a bit.
That Luigi.
So I have something out of confused.
Yeah.
I think people generally overall, maybe it's just that this thing is generally overall, I think it's pretty common. Think of what I do. Big Harrelson? What do you know? Which one? What do you else do? It's like, like I think we are. People do all right. And there's
I think some people, I think not a lot. That's the thing. You talking about like, there's no government law? There ain't no rules, there ain't no laws? You're a bad ball? Bro, let me tell you this, like, Me and my dad had this conversation once. It's like, you ever remember The Walking Dead?
Oh yeah.
That was a great show. He couldn't watch it, right? And because his mindset was he doesn't want to see a show where it's so real, where people will actually turn against each other. And his mindset, people need to first die. Sorry, man, I love you, but you the first die. Because you can't be that way in that realm. If you're out here trying to take care of people and help people and keep people right, you're gonna be taken advantage of.
It's nice sentiment. Of course, and survivability. I think I have a Scottish heritage. I think I have some type of Nordic fucking should be walking over hammer all the time. Like something in my soul. Like, I know if I needed to, I would.
You going hammer or backs?
Both.
Oh, so you go.
No. Back half's a hammer.
I see where you're
front
going.
half is half.
I see where you're going.
Depends on how bad I give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's gonna get.
Am I splitting it? Am I splitting? am I splitting this person's wig, or am I caving their face?
Either way.
No, I like options.
Right.
Like I'm an artist. I seem like I have like a little creativity, a little stuff. You know? But I think I would go full barrel and figure the fuck out. No, I'm not gonna be some deacon type.
Yeah, I see.
I'm a little Rick, you know? Rick from my boy.
Hey, what's the Asian's name?
Oh,
That was the one, bro.
no, that was Peter Yen in real life.
He was the one, bro.
Dude,
He
that-
was the
that
one. Yes.
The brother.
And they were graphic with him. Graphic with him. And it was that was the point where I couldn't do it no more after him. So I was like, man, dang.
I know, it was rough.
Damn.
I was.
Spoiler alert.
Thanks to that house.
Right.
No, listen. Glenn is
Glenn.
But his wife Maggie's still alive in the series. Like, yeah. Negan and her have a spinoff.
Did they go like under or something? I haven't watched it.
Negan and her have a spinoff
Yeah.
where they team up. The dude who killed his wife,
Yeah.
her husband. There's a whole spinoff where I think it's in the book.
I thought it was over you.
No, that's where Daryl.
Daryl.
He has his own spinoff. But if we were going full on like Walking Dead status, I think I'd be alright. Here's what I think about the Daryl. I think that government should be what it's initially intended to be. Is to protect us from foreign power. To protect the citizens. That's it. That's it.
Now you getting right. That's the wrong. I don't like about being government controlled. I don't like government being involved in our lives and all that stuff. That's not what it's turned to be. It's like you said that. Keep us safe.
That's it.
Keep us safe.
Fuck off.
Only other thing about that I care about is make sure that my money's right. Make sure that dollar is strong and stay the fuck out of my business. To me, it's simple that now you gotta have some type of control, right? You gotta make sure people ain't out here murdering people and being crazy, right? But still, at the same time, like I don't need you to tell me yes or no to every aspect of my life. That's not what the United States is supposed to be.
Right.
So that's also a tough market process, man. It's a lot of order. You know what I mean? Right?
Here today, federal civilization. So I'm hired for that. I think the government should be here to protect us. That's it. And another something, some anarchist-ish libertarian. But I'm not married to my ideas. Somebody can present me with an idea that makes sense and logical. So happens to be red or blue, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, it makes sense. So right now, I see stuff the right's doing. I'm on that team.
Yeah.
And then on the left, I see stuff they're doing. I'm like, I'm on that team.
Yeah.
So I started saying I'm putting it homeless because I quit. Fuck with homelessness.
That is research. I
Look at the Thomas Massey. He's the one who just got his last signature to release that team.
Really?
And if I could vote for somebody to be president, it's somebody like him. He's just not proof. Like another reporter, Andy Sullivan, and the other 5 days kind of went there. It's the truth.
Yeah.
And that's what this guy is. He's like, he works with Democrats. Anybody that wants to get to the bottom of things and give this American people the truth, because ultimately it's up to us to vote for and put people in office that we think are the best fit. And we don't have all the information required to Yeah, and I believe there has to be an election in history where we are properly educated on who the people are. I think there's a lot I know there's a lot of games that are played. I know there's a lot of things that's fun, and I'm not into it. I'm into it all.
Bro, it's funny, man. I heard a story the other day. I can't remember what podcast I was listening to. And I don't want to say, and here we go, you went to both science. I don't remember the exact president, right? But I want to say it was Thomas Jefferson or something like that. And they went back to like the election time. And this, keep in mind, this is like back way before TVs and you know, all that. You got newspapers or radio.
Motherfucker, I wouldn't.
Straight up. So the dude, and I'm gonna say Thomas Jefferson, I might be wrong. Y'all don't crucify me, all right? But whichever president it was, he's coming out against his opponent. He's like, that man is a adulterer. All he does is fuck women, not fuck women, but have sex with other women outside of his wife. Blah, blah, blah. So this goes back to like, you know, the early days.
Yeah.
That these guys have always been attacking each other's personalities rather than talking about politics, right? It's always been an attack on character as opposed to let's talk about politics. Because what's more polarizing? You want to hear my political views, or you want to hear about what I think about that guy?
Wife's a dog.
And they ate him.
Now the dogs are eating people. The wife's a dog.
And if we keep letting him in,
Beautiful dog too, beautiful dog.
but it's got a mean appetite.
Very hungry dog. Very hungry dog. What do? You know?
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Send him back to the
Send
mound.
him back to the pound. You know? Euthanize them.
Cut the balls off.
Sometimes it's just part of business.
It's all right.
I'm very successful in business. I make lots of money.
Lloyd lost a few companies here and there.
I love Bill Clinton. But
Girls-
fantastic guy. Bit veiny, but monster loads.
Didn't like how I slapped you on the chin, but
Monster loads on this guy.
oh
I was a
man.
fan of pineapple. I love pineapple, by the way.
What's the pepperoni and jalapenos? Just round that out.
Salute.
And
What are we even talking about?
I don't know, man. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. I mean, no worries here, man.
Hell yeah.
No worries here.
Bill Clinton's like, man, he was real good. He got me over the finish line. And that's all that mattered. And
Felt good.
anyway,
It gave me a tingling sensation.
my wife, Hillary, she busy out there killing people. So my hog was dry, and there's a wet mouth right there. I'm just
Monica wasn't around.
I'm a red-blooded male American. What do you expect? He's just there. Dude, he looks like a fool. Dude, you
think he's at the Oval Office? You think he's in the Oval Office?
Bro,
You think he did it in the Oval Office?
oh.
Where? And so hold on. So I need to know if this is true. If this is true, all right. What room did it happen? Did it happen in the White House? One. And if it happened in the White House, where did it happen at? Did it happen in the president's room? In the bedroom?
I know for a fact. This is one thing I do know.
Okay.
That air supply was fine. I know that.
Was that song even out at that time?
100%, bro. And if it wasn't, they used CERN to go back in time and look and get that.
No, okay.
So air supply playing. I'm setting up CERN, okay?
Because you've been leading me on. You haven't told me nothing about this, sir.
Yeah, listen, no, we're still talking about. We gotta set the scene. Give me some background. You wouldn't know that. Where are they at? Where? In your mind,
In the top left row in the desk in the Oval Office, can you pull up the top? I used to.
No one.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Get that Boudreaux's butt face.
for some reason, when we go into a dirty activity, that's the voice that walks out of my head.
Oh, go in there and get that Boudreaux's butt face out there, boy. I catch you don't go when they go spot. I might have a kernel of peppercorn in my butt crack right now, boy. But I don't want to lick that out. Lick it out, boy. Anyway,
So,
okay, where are they at?
I mean, if you're gonna do that with those two types, that's powerful people. So it's gotta be in the most powerful room.
I think it was in that fucked up little hut they had on that St. Thomas Island, that striped one.
So you don't even
black
think it
and
was,
white stripe.
You don't even think it was in the office. You don't even think it was
No,
near the White
you
House.
gotta make
They vacation. See, I don't know. I'm opposite of you. I think.
Hey, Don, let's go. We'll hop on the Lolita Express with Quentin Tarantino, and he'll have his mannequin feet licking on and we'll fucking get out over there. And my hog's drier than the Sahara Desert.
Oh shit.
And Donnie T was out there like, hey, it'll be great. It'll be the best cocksucking you ever had in your entire life.
You know what?
I've never done it before. You're my first, so be patient with me. I put on my cute panties. It's gonna be great.
You gotta hit the
Some would say it's the best blowjob they've ever had.
Oh wow, this is some of the best that I've ever had. I don't know. I'm gonna give you one of the best blowjobs you've ever had. Some would say better blowjob than any in history.
has to be. That's spot on. That right there was spot on. Because that man, it don't matter what that man, if he took a shit, that was the biggest shit of all time.
Triumphant shit.
The most triumphant shit. Shitting pure excellence today in the name of Ricky Bobby.
Hang on one second, Bobby. I'm going to, I'm sorry, Bill. I've sucked off multiple men with beating. Bill, hang on one second. I brought my flavored blowjob cream. It's strawberry. I love strawberry shortcake. Mind your, just a second. Let me just apply it. Dude,
It's absurd. It's absurd. I'm sorry, bro. I can't picture it. I can't even see it, man. I'm talking about, you telling me I got billions of dollars and you saying, well, I'm gonna go with a house and I'm gonna go suck off the rest of it today. Bro, get the fuck out of here. If I got billions of dollars, billions of dollars, you think I'm about to drop down on any knee at any time? I got $2 and I'm not doing it right now.
Right.
The fuck?
Right.
No, man.
Some type of deal. Something.
Yeah, some type of deal for the media to make this man look like shit that they owe him, man. Like I said, once again, I'm not saying anything happened.
Well,
They can crucify this man.
the Russia hoax is false, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was not a real thing.
Did you see the?
I don't know.
Man, we weren't supposed to be political, but this is one more I gotta hit real quick. I know.
We're gonna get away from this, I promise. But it's just blowjob from Bill Clinton. How could we not?
And how is Hillary not out here talking about it? But I'm saying, like,
Honestly,
you ran against this man for president, and you ain't talking about it once. Bitch, you was sucking off my husband in the Oval Office.
That would have been a nail in the coffin.
Done though.
Sucked off my husband, loser.
In the Oval Office, like you were sucking off my husband. Like, what kind of man are you beta? So, yeah, after I was gonna say, and it lost again. So yes, you saw the January 6th BBC.
I don't know.
I know, it gets me off every time. Not in a weird way.
Weird, bro.
So why would you name your network Big Black Cock? I'm just saying.
They did.
They did. But what came first? BBC or Big Black Cock?
Big Black Cock.
I mean, it's always been around, but when did you give it a name?
I don't know.
See, we didn't have like an abbreviation when we was younger. BBC probably was like, a normal thing to do. So something was like, hey, that stands for Big Black Cock.
We know the British part.
So you didn't see the interview, like the news thing that they did on January 6th, where like if they're talking about how Trump was inciting the riot. Do you realize whenever he said the fight part or the fighting part was like 54 minutes after he said we're gonna go to the Capitol? 54 minutes they took and spliced it. BBC, which is supposed to be one of the most reputable news networks in the world, spliced it 54 minutes and then plugged it back in to say we're gonna go to the Capitol, and what he said after that is we're gonna cheer the congressmen and senators above. That's what he said, legitimately. But they cut that part out and said, we're going to go to the Capitol and we're going to fight and we're going to
And suck off every
suck Bill Clinton's dick. Right? That's what we're going to do. But it's like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? So we just out here saying this man just out here.
Well,
blatantly lying.
And that's why
Man.
Yeah. And put him invoke it. And that's why we have more people who listen to like Joe Rogan's The Straight Hand Zone.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well,
Say what it
we're maybe not. Yeah, hopefully, but maybe not. We're retarded.
Well, you know what? I hope y'all listen to our retardedness, and I hope our next episode ain't so friggin' good, but we can get more fun. But
Here's the thing: whenever you have spice like this, it's spice.
You gotta talk
spice.
about
It's
it.
spice.
You gotta talk about it.
You can't just not touch on that.
No, hold on. You left us on a little cliffhanger. I need to know more about the CERN.
Okay,
I don't know about, and this is facts, people. I ain't never heard about this till today.
Some people haven't.
And he purposely
I've been on this.
didn't tell me about it so y'all can see the live again. So I don't know shit about this.
So, I've been down this rabbit hole since 2012.
Okay. Man, it's open.
Yeah, I mean, they started forever ago. 2008, I'm not sure whatever was actually constructed, but it is a large particle collider. It's the biggest piece of machinery in human history that you've ever heard of.
Yeah.
It's 22 miles in circumference.
Shit.
Around.
No.
Yeah. Circles, motherfucker.
22 mile long circle, and they're colliding particles at high speeds. And so they are exploring the theoretical concept of the multiverse. It's not a proven theory, but the multiverse is the consequences of physical theories, and CERN investigates it by searching the evidence of tiny black holes or particles that disappear to extra dimensions. They're doing this on planet Earth. They're creating miniature Big Bang theories.
Okay, now I'm back.
Okay,
You lost me. I'm not gonna lie. I hope.
So essentially, to dumb it down, they are creating miniature black holes, or what they would call, the creation of life is the Big Bang theory. Everything collided.
Okay.
And boom, they're in existence.
But a small version.
But a small version of that.
So they create a mini universe.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
That's
They're
no
trying-
man's sky shit.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's what destroyed our sacred timeline. I think that we are no longer. And I think this is what I ended on last time that I said the same for this one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think that whenever they turned their machines on, which whenever they started, they only turned it on to a certain amount of power, and they had a certain amount of these conductors that could only maintain the power source for so long.
So on purpose, or like this was just like what they were picking?
I think it was just pure big. They've been adding to where they can do it bigger and keep it open for a longer duration, because they were only able to keep it open for so long. And now, so like 2016, like there's been big developmental time periods, like 2012 and 2010,
Yeah.
all that shit. So that's where they turned on, and they turned on again. They upped the duration and how much power they're pouring into it, 2016. I mean, all these time periods of when they were doing updates and stuff kind of correspond with big times in our history. And I think, hang on, listen, you just look it up. When did the Bill Cosby allegations occur?
What the fuck is Bill Cosby?
Hang on, bro, I'm cooking.
Goddamn mini black hole, bro.
That's good timelines.
All I know is that we gotta. You're telling me that CERN, CERN. Just in case y'all didn't know, that's spelled with a C.
I had to learn that tape. These motherfuckers are creating mini black holes, and you trying to take this to Bill Cosby?
Hang on, bro, let me cook.
Cook it then.
So
on preheat.
I think there was a time, I think we were in a time period
Okay.
where there were certain things that people didn't, and we weren't doing, and it dipped us. So we're on this timeline, right? Yeah. Our machines before in this timeline now. And this timeline, Bill Cosby was fucking
Doing no dumb shit.
fucking
He was our idol.
Kobe,
Yeah.
fucking, little pills in the women's drinks, dog. And we dipped into a timeline now where we're Looney Tunes land. We're in the upside down now. And they keep doing this shit.
You said that every time I turn this bitch on, something drastic. We go into a
Bill
different time.
Cosby's stuff happens in 2014. So, moving forward, whenever I write down these things, I put a bill in. Put it all in. I'm gonna have, things.
We're gonna get the practical effects correct.
We're still upgrading the suit. And we're gonna have, video clips of the show.
Every episode, we're gonna get better.
Yeah, we're gonna put a show on. But and this is my theory, and I mean, I had these thoughts back in 2012 of their camp. Okay, so they started what's called the dark particle.
Okay.
It was like the biggest scientific discovery in life.
Never heard of this. The God particle.
Yes. So it was discovered in 2013, and it was discovered by CERN. All the theoretical physicists, so like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Michio Kaku. Michio Kaku is like modern day, to me, one of the modern day kind of like Albert Einstein.
Okay.
He's very, very smart. You probably have like a Stephen Hawking in there. You look at that side of influence, like you're a physicist, right?
Would you not consider Elon to be the same?
No.
No?
He's not a physicist, he's an engineer.
So he's just making shit.
He hires people to make shit.
Okay, no, but I get you.
Yeah, he's like, to me, Elon Musk is the equivalent of like a
general contractor.
well, that, but also I compare him more to Steve Jobs, where he had vision for certain things
And he put the pieces together.
yeah, he never actually created it.
Yeah. It wasn't things
He had an idea, but then he had
people do.
people do it. Right. So I think that's what Elon is. I think that he may have ideas or some motivations where he has the money now to make it happen, but I don't think maybe a hot take to some people. I don't think that he's necessarily in and of himself somebody that makes any breakthroughs. I think he has a team of people and he puts the right people in place, and he has the talent for that of getting people to let whatever vision he has come to fruition. Yeah. I can see that, but yeah, he's an engineer. But theoretical physicists are like your like an Einstein with the theory of relativity and all of that stuff. Explaining it in such a hard way. But
I get this way.
But
It makes sense. Yeah, I understand it.
Yeah.
I'm the smartest person around.
I'm always that way, but things so I can understand them.
And it's working right now. It's working. You're fucking hitting.
My co-host is Forrest Gump.
Yeah. But gotta play you for who cares?
But all of the theoretical physicists were saying, hey, we shouldn't keep turning this thing on. Don't mess with the God particle. Our universe and our reality as we know it could implode on itself. Okay? Like literally we're here, it's a reverse Big Bang, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You told me you got some science company out there in the world that's creating those mini black holes. Like, how the fuck do we not suck our world into this mini black hole?
Right.
Like, that's my first red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag.
But they all told them, the same thing with the nuclear bomb, right? Whenever the nuclear bomb was created, theoretical physicists said, hey, this is going to set our actual atmosphere on fire.
Right.
And they said, bet. And they set it off anyway. Right. So that's human nature, right? I believe we're going to destroy ourselves. Sorry to get dark.
Actually, but it's to me, whether it's that or AI, I feel like it's taking me to that route anyways.
Dude, starting it, bro. We're close. Woo! But, so, even though they've been warned, hey, we don't do this. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, out front, there is a statue of Shiva, the goddess of destruction.
Yeah.
Out front.
Is Shiva really the goddess of destruction?
I think Christian, I believe. I think it's like Emmys and beginnings.
I just thought Shiva from Final Fantasy, where she like sticks on ice queen.
Bad.
Straight ice queen, bro. Like gorgeous ice queen.
Oh, but here, look. My Google search. Shiva goddess CERN. Bro.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's it. That's out front CERN right there. So, actually, she was not a goddess. So, for CERN is a gift from the Canadian government to symbolize the connection between ancient spirituality and modern physics, representing the cosmic dance of creation and destruction through subatomic particle study of CERN. What the fuck does that mean, bro?
Lost him. I mean, even though you read it word for word, I'm lost as shit.
So in the well, she got to keep in mind.
I've seen some other ones.
That Donald Trump went too long. Mouth. But listen,
Where's Bill?
you got any more bills back there? Listen, so the statue is doing the cosmic dance of creation and destruction, but it's to symbolize what the study of subatomic particle study is. I can only assume that you're looking at past timelines, past history. You're looking at multiple universes. It's some Avenger shit, some Marvel shit.
Yeah.
And they always said, I hate to throw off another rabbit hole here, but There's a wing of CIA that oversees that movies.
No, so that's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. Man.
So
they movies are portraying.
So
That's facts.
they're essentially coaching our brains to be okay here with accepting certain information. And why hasn't CERN been on any type of news ever?
How long did they get around? When did
So this gift was given to them in 2004.
oh, so the gift was given to them in 2004. When did CERN start doing their thing? Because that's the wildest part about it. Something like this, as big as that, you're creating miniature black holes. And I ain't never heard about it until 2025.
CERN was founded September 29, 1954. The hydrogen, bro. Marvel nerd. Hell, hydrogen, bro. That's what this is. This is what the inside of the machine looks like. I wish I could tell you guys.
We're gonna get the technology the other day. We Google search it.
Look at that new tech.
Google search it for right now. The AI search that shit. And Grok got you back.
But yeah, they.
Oh yeah. Pretty intense. Pretty intense.
So Stephen Hawking starts to agree with the Higgs boson. That's the boson particle, which is about particle. Since all confirms the space of the universe is in a metastable state that can one day collapse. But emphasize this is a theoretical risk suited inevitably low probability. So as I was saying before, Stephen Hawking was saying, hey, you can't bring this shit, without the collapse.
See, that goes into that whole factor of the low probabilities, right? Low probabilities and all the things of wanting to check it, make sure, like, you heard about that 3i active thing? You know about that? So, man, the 3i active thing, I always forget the guy's name, Obi Low or something like that. But, I should be doing some K-pop shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, long ass braid, I'm not going to K-pop, I do. Right? Soda pop, soda pop, man, my kids love that shit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this guy comes up, he talks about it all the time, he's like, man, if there's a very small percentage, I don't care if it's like a 0.001% of a chance you should be running risk analysis on this, right? Yeah. It's like the 3i Atlas thing is like, nobody talks about it, nobody wants to bring it up, and the only place to get this fake news all over the place, because our side, real people ain't covering it, right? Except for this Obi guy, who, if I'm not mistaken, was
is he the original whistleblower on it?
I believe so, like a Harvard professor. I would assume, like, he's a whistleblower to the extent that he's saying it's artificial intelligence, because nobody else wants to say it.
So they're saying it's AI, not human?
No, they just don't. When they say artificial intelligence, I think it's more of a, not artificial intelligence.
Different intelligence.
It's alien. Sure. So whatever it is, it's it's something created by another being, right? And we can't explain what it is, right? So it's simply like, he'll come out and say, like, you mean to tell us, like, there's not another planet out there that just shot satellite into space and just let it go? We've done it. We've done it numerous times. We got satellites out there just roaming space right now, setting us back whatever signals they can, however many years it takes to get it, right? So we send junk out in space all the time. How do we know this, whatever, wasn't sent from some other place and just flying across the universe, right?
Yeah.
So he comes out straight up says, it's like, there's a lot of signs that it's not like a normal planet. It don't look like a normal planet. It's all these things. So why don't we treat this like it could possibly, even though we know it's outlandish and insane to think that it could be an alien tech to us, yeah. But the fact of it is, like, even if it's a small percent, we would do that risk analysis for our country. Like, if we thought there was a terrorist attack, even if you thought there was a 1% chance, you're going to run a risk analysis to make sure that people don't die.
Right.
So if this thing could be alien, they could possibly come here and destroy our planet, or whatever the hell you want to make it be, become peace, or whatever it wants to do. Why aren't you running a risk analysis and let us know about it? Why are we not talking about it? Why are these things not being done, or are we not saying that this could be done? That's what he's doing. He's red flag, hey man, we need to talk about this. So the thing that hit him behind the sun, right around Halloween, right around our government shutdown, right when NASA should be giving us the best pictures that we could ever possibly get of whatever this is, the government shut down. So now we have no access to get this information. Now the government's not around, which NASA is part of that, so NASA's not going to give us any information because they're shut down. So they're not providing us any new pictures, any new videos, any new information on what this object could possibly be. And it's behind the sun, breaking up in pieces supposedly, and all kinds of stuff going on.
But then you say that NASA was, they're shut down, they're still releasing stuff, other stuff?
No, but NASA, from what science guys, NASA's not, but other countries are, right? So other countries are releasing stuff, but they don't have the technology and capabilities that the U.S. does. So our stuff is way better, more sophisticated than everybody else. But everyone else is still releasing information on it, but we didn't. We weren't. And so I still, to this day, don't know what's going on. The government's supposed to be reopened, and we still haven't seen anything on it. And they're releasing pictures, brand new pictures of Mars to this day. They're taking badass.
Who's that?
NASA. So from what I'm understanding, NASA's releasing photos and new documentation of what's going on Mars, but we're not seeing anything about the reactors from
So they're still operating some capacity and all stuff.
Correct. But at least from what I'm understanding.
Sounds like NASA.
Sounds like some government coverage.
Sounds like our government.
So it's asking some weird stuff, man. Say, hey, how come you ready, man? This might come and take a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Take a vacation. Don't be worried. It's coming.
I ain't got a wife.
So I don't got a wife?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. If you talk about like, you got like one of the grays. Like,
it's a cricket with tennis.
I'm out. I'm out. I gotta go to sleep at night. I'm like, what the hell?
Chirping in the middle of the night, dude. Hell.
No way, dude. No way. I'll bring that to me. Have you ever had geckos or turtles or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You ever feed them crickets?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I had leopard geckos in my room when I was a kid. In my room. He used to, feed them live crickets. And them crickets would keep them up all night, chirping and stuff.
All right, what is the chick? She's got a couple tentacles. A humanoid with a couple tentacles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, tentacles ain't bad. I'm not mad about tentacles. What they're wrapping around, I'm not mad about the tentacles. I ain't trying to. I've seen what the tentacles do.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'll tell you this stuff. Donald Lewinsky.
Is Bill Clinton watching?
You can be up in the cockpit.
Is Bill Clinton watching? That's all I know.
Speaking of AI, I've been absolutely good at my critters, video game.
Not as much because I'm scared to get into it more right now.
It's got me in a chokehold. Unlike any other game has in a very, very long time. It's like a Portland I'm creating a Portland. Like whenever you were able to walk around time, like big loose games that play forever. I feel like a big little piece of that. Like it set the tone for how video games should look.
So is that game changes? It's not like any other game, but
no,
easy.
It's got some of the functions of the games we play, like Fortnite or Apex or Call of Duty, I guess. Nothing in my fault, but. Apparently, it's got some of the most sophisticated AI in the game. So, like, the AI can learn to operate around obstacles in the game now as the game being played, from what I understand. So, like, these big AI creatures can essentially chase you down, and you're also providing people. So, it's PvP. PvE, so you're fighting, the environment, or the AI creature, and then you get pushed by a team like fighting them as well. Mm-hmm. And the proximity chat, so it's bringing back like old school, like toxic spawn lobbies, but mid-game, talking trash to each other, and it's some of the most unhinged, like almost cinematic memories in video games out there.
And that was something like most fun I had when I played video games. Like, it was like always the worst part about it, but it was like the best part about it too was like when you could tell like it's a little kid that is just ass raping you and talking shit at the same time. It's like the craving to want to get good and beat that kid Oh my god, bro.
Dude, these kids are cracked nowadays.
Dude. And they're so much better.
Oh yeah.
There's so, like, you ever play Rainbow Six as a kid?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I love those.
I'm talking about like, you know, people are
Oh, yeah.
all weird.
Oh yeah.
So that was like my first taste, but I wasn't toxic or kid maker.
Oh yeah.
I was not toxic kid. No, definitely me. I was talking shit to everybody. I remember it was like Xbox Live. But the same thing was like, man, those group chats and they were all, it would make me so angry.
And they started quiet. They took away all that, and now they add in proximity, and to where you can literally just yell, and it's within distance. So if you're out of distance with somebody, they can't hear you. But if like down the hallway, they can hear you.
Yeah.
So it's pretty engaging. But same thing. Like one of my buddies, he texted me, "Dude, this game has us all."
Yeah.
And he said there was a kid that was talking trash to him in game, and I guess ultimately he like talked to the kid, and like he like bartered with people, like, hey, let's go together. I'll give you some loot, like we can split the roots and whatnot. And he was like, I'm good with this kid. He was like, listen, sometimes people are put in your life to teach you a lesson.
Right.
I taught this
I'm lesson.
Yeah, he was like, he needed to learn lessons about trust.
Don't trust that guy.
Yeah.
Don't trust that guy. And Arc Raiders, if you see that outfit, don't trust it no more.
There is that. So there's a particular outfit that the sweats play that they're like, if you see somebody in this, kill on sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I was wearing that.
No,
it's like, I was like, this is going to type. It's like a shiesty.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's dark. Anyway. But they're like, yeah, if you see somebody in shiesty like this, shoot on sight because they cannot be trusted. I don't care if they tell you, hey, let's run together, blah, blah, blah.
They gonna get you.
So I switched my bit and like, so first of all, I was still a new person. I switched to like a girl avatar. So my character in the game was a female. And you can change your voice.
You're safe.
Oh, you're
It's
safe.
fun, bro. You can voice line. So you can change your voice in game to a woman's voice, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can change that.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. They're like, stop, I'm friendly. Stop. And you can turn it off and be like, fuck you, I'm fucking player, bro. I'm trans, I was gonna protect the glass. And you just, give me your bathroom, bitch. What do you have in your loot? Dude.
Oh, shit.
It is a wild wall of that game.
So, I didn't know you could do this. I've never heard this as a video game before. So I can go into this video game and actively change my voice to a female's voice at any one time.
Yes. And it's eerily good.
Holy
It's where you cannot tell. Now, if you play it enough, you're like, oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, you start getting used to it.
But there's like 10 different voices you use them. And, but like early on, your Shane Plan character drove you know, and big tails.
Bust, yeah,
Cute.
stick this up.
Clean.
She had curve, don't lie. He had curve.
Yeah.
He had curve.
Yeah. The jiggle physics too. But
Need you to work on it, my friend.
Something like, hey, I'm Finley. It's just me, little me. It's okay.
Busted.
Yeah, dude. So like you have to extract. So like you can't just like, oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Go to the location on the map and extract it out.
Yeah.
So there's times I'll go in and I'll go to one of these extractions before I'll booby trap it with like mines and stuff. And I'll go and I'll find like 4 other people that are playing. Hey, you want to team up? Yeah, well, let's go to the. Oh, there's another guy. Hey, I'm Finley. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Finley. Come. Well, let's team up against some of the guys with those shirts. Oh, great. I have to do it all like the heavy, like iron belligerents and stuff. And like, march hard and get this container on the back and great. All right. I'll paint on the map where the closest extraction is, the one that I believe to. We'll all get there and I'll shoot one, and they'll all explode. And then they're like, oh, are you serious, bro? I'm like, God, somebody else said that, dude. That's crazy. And then I'll be like, and then at the very end, whatever, you're sitting down and you're crawling around and stuff, and you have to like finish it off. So I'll go up to them like, operators, and I'll just
Welcome to the jungle.
then I'll just shoot them.
Boom,
And I'm
bitch.
like, thank you for muling all this food.
Yeah, bringing it all here to me.
And it's
So you just taking off their bodies, throwing them things,
yeah, and it's woken up part of it I didn't know existed. Because here's
Yeah,
the thing, I wasn't a
you're the animal walking dead.
yes, totally not.
You're the
I
victim.
will meet you there. I may not start there, but if I'm required to go there,
Yeah.
I'll meet you there.
Bitch, it sounds like he was like preemptively there because he was booby trapping.
Here's the thing. Listen. So before there's a little mission where you got like big flowers.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I'm about to pick these flowers because they help you build
That's
bandages.
it. What?
You got to build these herbicidal bandages that help you heal fast. That would be good. So I'm out there picking flowers out in the open and get shot in the back, and that was the end of it for me.
Done.
I was like, everybody's dying now.
You got burnt for survival.
I didn't even have no loot on me, nothing. You can build it with a free kit, so you can get like high guns.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm going to these flowers, I'm going to build it with a free kit.
Yeah.
And then this dude just shot me in the back with a sniper rifle while I was picking flowers, and I'm like, that's it.
So
I was
just for the free kit? That's why he.
Well, he didn't know. They don't know what you have.
Oh, so
I said,
he just hoping that you
no,
got.
I died, and I said, enjoy my free kit.
No shit.
Yeah, like enjoy my free kit. And then he was just like, I really don't want to kill me. I'm like, so I go into the next map where if you play solos, we'll play with other solos. It's not like we're going to load in
People for teams, yeah.
So it's typically more friendly, typically in those. There's different maps that are like more sweaty. But I loaded it into a friendly map. And I know this typically like people in here trying to help you.
Yeah. It's like you
I
just.
went in there with a sniper rifle. I got on the highest point, and I just camped the exfil and talked to people as they went to the exfil. All of these,
How many exfil are there?
it's typically time limit on each one. So these exfils,
So everybody knows there's only one at a time.
there's three typically. So three all across the map, and this one will have like only 5 minutes on it. This one will have 10 minutes. And this one will have 20 minutes for the round. So it's sort of close off. So they can only get to this one.
So that's the game. That's the game.
So yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna get on this high building up here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And
So you're like patient for the whole first half of the match.
Oh,
You know, ain't nobody coming.
straight serial killer. I don't know. And what was something?
Oh, you. So what you're the toxic player in college that I hated the most.
No. So there's times where people come up and you have to like, so it's like kind of like real world. You gotta like appreciate off rip.
Yeah.
Like if they're done some way.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they're friendly. Obviously they're friendly most of the time. But if somebody's like aiming at you, they're like, hey, friendly, and you're like, put your gun on.
Yeah. But
Or I'll down them and I'll be like, are you friendly?
oh, so you kill it first.
Yeah, sometimes I'll kill them first. And I'll be like, are you friendly?
Now I'm gonna engage in conversation. No rules law.
Yeah, and so then I'll be like, yes,
Yeah, you see Bill Clinton, these motherfuckers. Said, put my dick in your mouth. Nigga, let me see if you're friendly or not. Who gonna see after that?
Pretty much. So yeah, this game is definitely pushed some ideas and things that I don't know, man. It has like some it strips away certain things that you didn't know, or adds things to yourself you didn't know that you added in you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I feel about it.
Let's see what's written. I'll tell you what, man. That goes back to when I was a kid. My dad hated when I played Grand Theft Auto when I was like 12. And you know what? Hey, funny story, real quick before I get into that one. You know what a quick place on that Grand Theft Auto was?
Where?
In a sleep-in at a church. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The original Vice was the first Grand Theft Auto I played in a church sleep-in. Bro, when I tell you I am at a church sleeping, playing Grand Theft, taking turns with other kids, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you all take, like you die,
You go beat up the hooker first.
that's what it was. You play with the intent of trying to get in trouble to die fast, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we would play. It's like, so when you die, you pass control. Bro, I'll tell you, I'll be out in the church, busting up the cop, running through the field, trying to find a hooker to get my health back up. The car would start shaking, you know what I mean? It was man, that game was wild, bro. But anyway, I never forget when I was playing that shit, like my dad would be on my ass. You can't play that game, that's bad. It's not, it's looking bad, you mind.
Yeah.
Okay, same, man.
Yeah.
Like the video game. So it's like at the end of the day, bro, as long as you go at it, it's video game.
Yeah,
this is the place where I can let off my dog ass and
Yeah, that's what I told my
girlfriend,
girlfriend.
man. You know what I mean?
I'll get off of work, and then I'll log in and show what we're doing. I'll be like,
Being degenerate.
yeah, I'm not decompressing.
Right.
I'm like, oh, my gun people?
Yep.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it feels nice. Man, because my day was really work.
Straight up.
So I'm like, you know,
Yeah, I'm having a good day today. So right now, I wanted to feel some shit.
yeah.
Just want to break stuff.
But you can load it into an app that you know is like DVD, and then you can go, okay, it's effective here. You don't end up doing that.
My game right now is not like that. Art is not like that. Art just
So you play art,
art.
different than art creators.
Right. Yeah. So I've been playing art for a while, like the old ones. So like now they got the brand new one. I think it came out 2024. With like the most updated graphics, everything's crazy. It's still the same exact fucking game.
Art survival?
Survival Ascended.
Okay.
Still the same game, yeah. The fucked up part is like, yo, I've had this game out over a decade. You didn't fix any of the glitches and other problems. You just updated the graphics.
Yeah.
That was really all they did. Just to I can stop me.
Yeah.
But this game, everything is dead.
Okay.
Everything on this man is dead. From the time you wake up the first moment to the end.
And you're like building hideout and all that crap.
It's as many as you want. Yeah, it's a survival game.
Okay.
And then
You play with other players? Like,
yeah, so you, what I can do is we have our own dedicated server. So you get the buddy, you play just us, it's our map, we do what we want, you got full control, we go mods and shit. Like, you know, like the Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Watch, you know, the moral raptor, the Dominus Rex or whatever.
Yeah.
So they have a mod where you can throw some bitch in the game.
Really?
That and the indoor raptor, the smaller version.
Okay.
They're monsters, but it really is fun. Man.
I've seen a lot of people play it. I've never.
It's one of those games like where you have to be patient and like really figure it out because they don't explain shit to you.
Okay.
They tell you absolutely nothing, give you no tutorials, and just drops you in here with no explanation, and there's a massive amount of deadly ass animals. It's not good.
You gotta start from zero.
Yeah. And everything's handled. Almost every animal out on the map you can tame and have is your little buddy.
You're a minion.
Yeah. And I've got like houses that I'm now. I've got
You're
an army.
a minion.
An army, bro.
Gotta stop the going real quick. You suck that.
Did you ever rent anything from Blockbuster when you were a kid? The actual video game consoles?
Yeah. We recorded. Yeah.
So like I remember when I was a kid when I was not used to like I never had a Game Boy, right? And I remember when Pokemon first came out. I remember when the original one it was like
Magic times.
dude. The first Pokemon game I played it when my Pop took me to a Blockbuster and you rented just for y'all young kids on the like back in the day you go to Blockbuster you could actually rent like a Game Boy, Xbox, or Nintendo 64 back then.
Yeah, actual console.
Yeah, you could actually rent the console,
Yeah.
take it home, rent the games, and play it. So I remember I rented a Game Boy and rented Pokemon. I can't remember, I think it was Pokemon Red, with Charizard on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it had somebody else who like saved data on it, like it about the Pokemon, believe that shit. Like, your history is gone. Didn't even happen. Bro, I played the whole first run of Pokemon off of rental from Blockbuster, like in a week and a half, 2 weeks, just off renting.
Yeah.
And then from then on, I was so low that I would not leave my parents alone until I fucking had them buy me
Oh, yeah.
a Game Boy.
Dude, I remember when it first came out, I was hooked to that.
Dude.
For me, that was one of the cool movies. I said that. Pokemon was one of those. Yeah,
Final Fantasy 7
yeah.
and Pokemon. Those were like my two that turned me into legit and Diablo 1.
Okay.
Those were like the three games that really turned me into like a legit game.
I played Diablo. I played all of them. When I first time this was, and I played. Didn't good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny because we're like 35, right? And people, my girlfriend, but I talked to about this. I'm like, okay, man, I'm playing video games. And he's like, you're home, you're happy,
Right?
it's a good deal. Also, that's our generation.
And
You know, like our generation grew up on video games. So
that's what was coming out. I remember. Do you remember the like first one that had the analog sticks for the PlayStation? I think it was called Ape Escape.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was for the PlayStation. PlayStation was like one of the first, like PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
It was the first one that brought out analog sticks.
Right.
And it was a game called Ape Escape. And I can't remember like what the game like legit was about, but it was the first time when you use the analog stick to move around.
Oh, yeah.
And like if you have like a little net, you like track the eggs and shit like that. That was a dumbass game, bro.
I remember the name. I never played it.
Yeah, but it was like the first game that was like that I can remember that the PlayStation was using the analog stick so that you could actually move your player around with those sticks. But before that, it was all D-pad. Like you had to use an arrow stick.
Yeah.
And that was you had like a special controller, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
It'd be interesting to see what games you do because it should be so much
VR, dog. I haven't been following that VR since I haven't tried it. And that's the thing. I want to try the VR games, but I know for a fact that it's going to like blow me away.
So I played one game in VR and it was pretty doable. I played Resident Evil 7, one that's in the movie the swamps.
No. Oh, but you talking about where it's like that weird ass house, like the family's in that house? Yeah. Oh, that shit was creepy. It was kind of like the beginning, you're like in that garage and like with the
Yeah.
That
I
was
played
the
that
scariest
whole
game.
game. Played that whole game in VR. I had voice cannon, some headphones. Dude, I've never been scared. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I watch horror movies. Comedy effects all the time.
No, I freaked out.
I don't even know. Bro.
And after the first paranormal activity movie, I've never watched four movies since.
Really?
Can't do it.
Good.
I would freak out.
We'll see.
I would absolutely freak out. I'm talking about like that's one of those things that makes me so absolutely scared, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the perfect person.
I know. You told me about the stuff that you done bad. That freaks me out, bro. It scared me so bad.
We rented out the Rose Plantation in Louisiana. It was just 1700s. We thought
Just saying that. I'm shit weird story.
so. Multiple people passed away there. Murders happened. I mean, it's a plantation in Louisiana, so obviously bad racial stuff happened there.
Facts are black people. I'm not saying nothing. Facts are facts.
It happened there, and we went there. We pulled this out. We just wanted to put out. We don't want to most information. We don't want somebody else that's saying for the next to us, and like a child laughing in there, or
You take it
talking, and pick it up, and we're like, oh, what was that? Well, you don't pretty easily put the box in the next door. We're gonna pull this out, and I heard something. That happened. That happened at the Excelsior House Hotel in East Texas. The Excelsior House Hotel is a hotel that Steve Spielberg stayed in the 70s that inspired him to write Pokémon. Because there's chairs that move on their own. I stayed in the exact room. There's the Jay Gold room. In the historical wing of that hotel. We heard kids laughing in the hallway. At the Myrtle Plantation, we saw a 11, 12-foot figure, black mask, in the foyer. And we would interview the workers there afterwards. So I would not talk to them beforehand. They would know we were there doing those kinds. They didn't know. We tell them, hey, we're bringing this equipment, this is our intent.
How did they treat you?
Great.
They go with it?
Oh yeah, they know. I mean, you walk into the gift shop there, and they have on screen like in the gift shop some of the sightings that guests have captured on their phones.
That's their business.
Yeah, that's their thing.
I couldn't go
But it's real.
apply to work.
And we went into this skeptical. But during COVID, we were like, we're watching like what's in the trees. We're skeptical, like pick on church and stuff. They fabricate these things with these. We're like, so look, let's check it out. So my buddy bought a bunch of ghost hunting equipment. I mean, we got the SLS camera. We're gonna watch us with pictures.
A little bit. That's what I'm saying. I don't like inviting that shit into my life. It freaks me out.
Well, after you go so many times to different places, that after a certain amount of time, you kind of feel that these are spirits that they don't have an insidious agenda. They're not malevolent or anything. Like you get like these are just human spirits now. That black mass was not a human spirit. It was you sense that there was something dark going on, and it's almost like you're at altitude. You feel the pressure.
I feel it right now.
Yeah,
The
air changes, and you can't. That's the best way I can describe it. The only way you know this stuff is you're like going and experiencing it yourself. You're feeling that feeling of shortness of breath, of a tingling on that. You have senses.
Like, I know all the feelings and hands.
You have like the feeling, like how people get a feeling if somebody's staring at them without from behind. No, it's kind of like that. And so we would interview these people, and in this particular interview at Bird Plantation, and I asked her, I was like, the story you'll have here is about a house sparrow, or some term. She was the help, I guess is the right term. I don't know what the politically correct term is for.
He was there working. He was there working, man. Hey, she was there doing what she was told to do.
Whether or not she was paid, I don't know. But he was there working.
That ain't business.
We know this much she was working.
We don't know what the bank account looked like.
Listen. So the story is about the girl named Chloe, and she's seen on the property clock, and there's photos of her walking on the property that people have caught.
Getting chills, by the way.
Yeah, I have photos on my phone that I'll upload. And I'll show them when I talk to this But we asked the front office, front desk, we were like, what do you experience here? And she told us the whole stuff we already know. We knew about Chloe before we came here. It's on the internet. I mean, those are stories that are told, social publicity. We get that. We want to know, we found some stuff. We want to know what you guys have experienced that you guys do not tell smartly. And she was like, oh, there's a big black mask standing at the top of that foyer right there. And I was like, never talked this way.
That's got chills.
Never talked this way. And I showed her a video. I'm like, this? She's like, yeah. She was like, oh my God. So we would do things like that.
From head to toe, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Paranormal activity did this to me. From head to toe, I get these chills in my whole body. It freaks me out.
Yeah, so I went from full skeptic, it's called BS, huge spirits, to something else among us. I think it's
So you got pictures of this big ass black figure.
I got a video of it. What was it? Chilling. The SLS camera, what it'll do is, it's kind of like an Xbox Connect, where it'll show the stick figure.
I told you.
So on Ghost Adventures, like Zach Bagans, you ever heard of them? Ghost of Zach Bagans Museum in Vegas. We gotta go. He has stuff. He has
Subscribe so I can get to Vegas so I can see this.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're gonna do a whole paranormal.
I'm sure y'all. That's gonna be a great episode. Y'all gonna see me acting like never before seen.
Yeah. So, you pop that. So that's what this camera will show a stick figure. So if I put it on you, it's going to show a stick figure where you're at. Multiple people, 400 people stand right there with a stick figure showing everything. So if there's an entity, some type of stuff. So for instance, if you think of the Tesla, with the Tesla screen, if you're sitting at a stoplight and somebody walks in front of your car, it'll show on the screen the little figure of a person walking right there. Have you seen the videos of them parking that Tesla outside of the graveyard? No. There's videos of people parking at Tesla outside of the graveyard, and there's see little walking figures. Nobody did. So same kind of concept with the SLS camera. It will pick up people that aren't there. Spirits.
Basically, the spirits moving around.
So at Myrtle Plantation, there was 2 kids that died of tuberculosis. And they picked up, so we brought tools up to put on the ground, so like the balls would move. And it moved around with a little toy truck and stuff like that. And we got the SLS cam out there. And there was 2 feet, 3 feet tall, little stick figures running around playing in the foyer. And then they have this middle room where it's an haunted ballroom. And they have dolls that are like 100 years old.
That shit trips me out. I can't stand that shit, man.
Yeah. So there's rooms that they don't allow people like us that were like investigating because of such valuable stuff. There was a bed in there that was had 24-karat gold inlays on the headboard. So they were like, we can't give you access to this room outside of the business hours. So you're closed off to this room after midnight. So we set up a camera in there. Just to be on the bed, so the lady would like if you straighten the bed sheet out, the next morning you come look and they'll be manipulated with somebody's cell.
Somebody's phone.
Yeah, so we put a camera in there to videotape all through the night. Just plugged it into the wall, just like we're doing right now with this camera. Can it turn off? No dead batteries, nothing. As soon as it did not lock that door, I checked the outlet, I checked the camera, full battery, plugged into the wall, it died. In the middle of recording that night, the camera died several times. And you have a full battery, dude. It's weird. So one time at Excelsior House, we're talking to one of the ladies, and she was okay to be on camera. We were interviewing her, and simultaneously, same time, we had two angles. The person holding the camera over here, and I was holding this exact same camera, had a night vision on it. And we were interviewing this lady. They both died at the same time. As we were talking, there was unexplainable stuff like that. And like we had everything charged up, ready to go. Backup batteries in case we're hours into it. They got to switch them real quick. These aren't full charge. We're beginning of our investigation, just out of nowhere, they flickered.
So they actually they just die. There's no battery left.
No.
We
turn
it
back on.
And then they're good.
Yep. And guess I've had this camera for
And just
3 years.
And just so I know this camera, hold on.
It's fine.
No different. He messed up. I'm serious. I got chills through my whole body.
Yeah.
It tripped. It trips me out. I've always been like, ever since I saw that movie, it was like, I told myself in my head, I'm never going to see it again, I'm never going to watch it again, I'm not going to invite it into my life, none of that.
Bro, we've had experiences where, so many. One,
To actually, you're a psychopath. To actively hunt for it,
yeah,
and then it trips me out.
we're a bit of adrenaline junkies.
Yeah.
But after, like I told you, after a certain amount of time, you don't get this.
Here.
But I'm just here. I mean, sometimes we do other things. We do this in the Excelsior House. It's called the Estes experiment. The Estes experiment is kind of like sensory deprivation. So we'll blindfold. And then, are you familiar with EVP, electronic voice phenomenon?
Yeah.
So you've seen that movie White Noise?
Yes.
Yes. So the static will come through the radio waves. Voice is trying to talk to you, right?
What's up with her? I haven't seen them. Some parts of it. I don't want to.
Okay, so EVP is where these voices can essentially communicate with you and come through the radio waves.
Yeah.
And I have there's stuff in that backpack over there that's been on these things. You think I held up to you?
Leave it.
Bro, listen.
Leave it. We can check that outside of my house.
So listen. So that's the experiment. You put white noise in your headphones.
Yeah.
So all you can hear is white noise, just a static key.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. You sit in the chair still, and basically the experiment is sometimes people will sit in the same room and ask questions to the room. Is there somebody here with me?
Yeah.
And then if something is heard, so the person that's sitting there, they can't hear you talking. It's so loud. You can actually hear the static from 10 feet away, right? You hear it in their headphones. They can't hear what you're saying. And then if they hear something, their instruction is to say exactly what they're hearing. So, for instance, if I say, is there somebody here right now? And then the person hears it, and they go, yes. You know? See what I'm saying? So it's like,
the room.
yeah, so we went one step further. We removed ourselves completely from the room, and we asked questions through a walkie-talkie into the room. And then we had it on recording. So we're 4 rooms down. Our buddy Mikey is sitting in the middle of the room, lights off, Lady Bird Johnson room at Excelsior House Hotel. And again, blindfolded. It's on him. We didn't have blindfolds, so put the COVID mask over that. So we're leaving. You can hear us walk off because the floors are old, wooden floors. They're creaky, they're old. You can hear us creaking on the floors walking down the hallway. You can hear it. We had a microphone on top of the camera that picks up what condenser mic. And before we could even shut the door down there, somebody or something, it sounded like and the floors, like I said, are old, jumped off the bed or jumped off of the couch or something, loud boom, onto the ground, and run. You hear footsteps running around Mikey, running around him. And it's all caught on camera. Posted on YouTube a while back. I was told a while to take it down. But I'll probably repost it. But you hear somebody running around. And I asked the lady the next morning, some stuff that they hear. And they're like, oh, we hear there's a kid that likes to pull on your feet in your sleep, likes to run around, likes to mimic the sound of the train, because there's a train that goes through the city. So she was like, oh, I have something on the camera, on our work computer here at the office. And she played me a audio recording of an EVP, of her talking to somebody, and then there was also a second voice that came through, and it sounds ethereal. It sounds like it's not from this dimension. So it was her talking, saying, hey, because they're housekeepers, so they're like, hey, you get room 47. And then you hear in the background, clear as day, go fetch the doctor. That's what it's a woman's voice. Nobody speaks like that.
Yeah.
So apparently people were getting sick and all that back in that day, and you could hear a woman, a heavy breath, labored breath going, go fetch the doctor. And it's just, it almost switches from, it's almost like you turn the channel on the TV. Because it came in through a different frequency. So that's what that movie, White Noise, is so...
I should have just felt bad my nipples are hard.
It's like, it's when you're there too.
Yeah, I feel like, I'll take it, but I'm not great, guys. It's weird. It's like, I am so, it feels like a heightened sense.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm on self-defense, just based off what you're saying.
Yeah.
So where it's like, I'm defending myself against whatever possibilities. It trips me. These conversations really do. It just like I believe, but I don't believe it.
That doesn't matter.
Well, see, it does.
Here's the thing. We went in not believing.
Yeah.
Did it matter?
Well, I also think you went in not believing, looking to believe.
True.
See what I'm saying? Because you're saying that you don't believe it, but you might have. And that's where I try, at least in my mind, it gives me like this, either false or real sense of security by saying that I'm not going to believe it, I'm not going to invite it, stay up. Go away from me.
Well, here's the thing. So, yes and no. So we'll go to places, and if there's nothing there, they don't look for it. We don't go, oh, what was that? And try to make something out of nothing.
But at the same time, you're there asking.
Sure.
Right. So it's like.
But here's the thing. My point is that there's undeniable things that occur that you have to recognize. And there's places that we've gone to where nothing happened, and we're like, well, nothing's going on here.
Yeah.
Or for our visit at least. And so I don't know how that's interpreted as far as us being invited, because yes, we're looking, but we're not trying to fabricate. We're not trying to.
Well, see, that to me, that's putting it into perspective of you're not trying to fabricate. Yeah, if you don't want to, you're not fabricating things to like anything like that. But at the same time, you're walking around asking, hey,
Oh yeah.
so to me, in my mindset, that's the invite.
Oh sure.
If I'm opening an invitation of a line of communication to me,
Yeah.
I'm inviting you into my life.
Yeah.
To where, in my mindset, it's like, you stick to me, holy shit, you're stuck here. If you stick to me, that I invited you, I'm ready to back.
Well, typically there's
that freaks me out.
Typically they're stuck at a location.
Yeah.
So all these places we've been to, as soon as we step off the premises or outside of the hotel or wherever we're at, you can feel it.
You ever got stuck?
No.
You ever got stuck in a spot?
No. What do you mean stuck?
Like, I don't know, if you, it's an anime. It's an anime.
Like my brain's still stuck in.
No, like in a moment, like where like, you have a situation where you can't get out of it. Like, you have an experience where something's happening and it's like you're kind of stuck there.
Oh
it's like,
yeah, there's something following you or trapping you
Yeah.
or something. No, never had that happen. We've had instances where we went to this like witch's bridge or apparently it was witch's
and
bridge.
that's, I'm saying, not to say that I think that's pain, but that's one of the things in my mind that freaks me out. That freaks me out. Like, I feel like that's something that happens like that. Like, where it's like, I can't get away from this now.
Oh, ooh, I don't know if I'm sick in the head about it. I want to experience it. I'd love to be here.
Yeah.
These horror movies I watch, I'm like, everybody's to see. But I want these things. I want, you know, if there's like something trying to get a message across, or like, oh, dude, I'll end on this. We're going for 2 hours. We have.
If y'all still here, man, y'all are awesome. We love you guys.
Troopers.
Hell yeah.
But so this is the only instance I ever had of any phones. There's something called the Oculus. The Oculus, yeah. So the Oculus will display words. It picks up on radio frequencies just like a UD, but it's more sophisticated. It will actually have a LED or an LCD screen on there, and it will actually list out the word that it picks up through the radio waves, right? So you can ask something to the room, and then whatever this thing picks up, it will display across the screen. So we are back at home. This is me and my business partner live together. This is the guy that wanted to do something with me. We were fresh off of the restaurant too. Just got back. All the gear was still packed up. And his front door has a little security key on it. You can hear it beep when somebody taps some code. So it was like midnight, 1 a.m. Wrong, I was watching TV. Hard care movie, horror buff. And
my shields are in full effect. Just so you know.
So and also the little code, you can see. So the whole front door is one of those like 90s style wooden doors with a big oval window in the front. It's like frosted glass.
Yeah.
So you can see the green light of security. Wherever you push your button, it turns green, lights up. So you can see the green light flashing through the window, and you can hear the beep, 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 beep of somebody trying to get in. But we're all home. And I didn't, so my initial ask was like, dude, not smoking.
Yeah.
And he goes, who would I invite over? And also, who would have my coat? Y'all are the one who's like, who would have my coat? Got a little at the time. And I was like, and then somebody else goes, you order food? And then he goes, motherfucker,
Why would they
why
put
would
in
they
the
try to
code?
come in the house?
Right.
So I grabbed the Oculus, go to the front door, and turn it on, and it immediately says, 7, house. And we have something called a ring pod, and then it picks up frequencies of so you're like any electromagnetic energy, so like a human being, you know, if you get close to it, it'll beep. So, yeah, so if you get real close to it, it'll beep, and it'll get louder and more repetitive the closer you get. I turned it out and put it next to the door, as soon as I set down. So I instantly said, whatever's here, if it's something that is evil or malicious, we are not welcome here to leave. And it got time, right? That fast. Immediately got time. Nothing entered the Oculus. They're about to turn it off. And then as I'm like, that was weird. I'm walking back to the living room. It's probably 20 feet from the living room to the front door, and it's an open airway, kind of like how your house is. So it's open. You can see from the couch in front door.
Yeah.
I'm walking back to them. I didn't think to turn the Oculus off. I'm just walking back to them, like talking about the situation. And there's a closet to my left. As I walk, I'm talking to my shoulder is meeting the threshold of the closet, and the Oculus goes and talk to. It'll say the word. It said closet. As I'm walking by the closet, and I'm like, "Are you in the closet? Is something here in the closet?" And I open the closet, and I hold the Oculus kind of outside, and I peek my head in the closet, and I'm like, "Is anybody in the closet? Is anybody here?" That's what I'm saying now. The stairs go above the closet, right? It's like a Harry Potter closet. All right. I can see it. I can see it.
It's so intense, bro.
So as I'm asking questions in this closet, crazy person, I feel these stairs creak through the threshold. I have my shoulder in my hand, leaning on the frame of the closet door. So you can feel if somebody was walking above you on the stairs. I heard and felt the creak of pressure being stepped on right above me, and then it said stairs.
You can't get like those feelings like of something. Yeah.
So listen, I videoed this too. So I said, so I go and sit on the stairs, put the rim pod on the stairs, and what's going on. And I'm like, is there something here? And it said up. So above me, up the stairs is a breezeway. or a walkway,
Yeah.
awning, I don't know what you call it. And it says up, above. I'm like, so you're above me, you're in a breezeway. And I heard a little, it sounded like the little pulleys on a fan. It sounded like those were hitting something.
Yeah.
So nobody's up there. It's in a room off before you. So I'm like, are you upstairs? And I'm like, who is this? And it said, Akasha. And I was like, Akasha? What is Akasha? So I'm going to bring up the actual definition.
Just what we're doing out here, guys. Just in case you can't tell on my face, you can see it. I'm free. Out.
So Akasha is a supposed universal etheric field in which a record of past events is imprinted. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, but it's on
So let's say something dies, or something bad happens, something of high energy. Somebody gets shot, killed, somebody, it could be positive, it could be negative, something of high energy that occurred in a place is imprinted on that place, that energy is imprinted on that place in theory. And he did not own this house. It was the original owner. So I was like, something here, I looked up the Akasha, is there something here that happened in the past? And it essentially said, accident, fall, stairs. I was like, somebody fall down the stairs on accident?
Chill.
And then I hear the team noise again. At this point, I'm sitting upstairs in the dark hallway with the sound on, trying to get to the bottom of what the heck's trying to talk to me. And I hear the thing again, and I said, if you're here, make that noise again, make it loud enough to where people downstairs can hear it. And I'm talking as soon as I could finish that sentence, it happened again, and then my ex-girlfriend, my roommate, and his girlfriend were like, we heard that. They could hear me talking, and that's what it asked. And I'm like, oh, we heard that. That happened. So I'm like, want me to go in that room? And then nothing. I go in that room, lift the room knob, I set it on the desk in the room, it's my office, and it's like going off like crazy. Like absolutely berserk. And then as it's going off berserk style, the Oculus says threshold, crossover, and it says Satan. I don't know recording, bro. What are you doing now? And so like, is something here not able to cross the threshold? It can't cross over, or something stuck? And it said stuck. It was like, yes. So we don't know what happened in that house. Clearly it wasn't supposed to him prior to. I think in real estate terms, I think you only have to disclose something like a murder.
Yeah.
But if somebody trips and falls, or if it's an accident in the house, it is what it is. You're not required to disclose. So
Buy new houses, people. Yeah.
we brought a girl over there that was able to like cleanse and like clear things. Trying to get you.
Yeah, hurt.
Yeah. She has to do like a thing where we like.
So you make sure that things that you did to act peaceful act or just like that.
Allow it to cross over. So for weeks after that, I would always have to put it in there, and nothing would stop. But
I was gonna ask you.
There's a rule that I have that it's like if one thing happens, it's going to be a coincidence. It's easy to debunk. Stuff happens all the time. But if a series of that many things happening, one after the other, it's no longer a coincidence. Don't you have 3, 4, 5, 6 that are answering back and things that are occurring? It's like, what do you chalk that up to at that point?
I've been full on panic mode. and here, I feel like it's a good spot to end it, but I was going to ask you, like, what do you think is going to happen when you say that woman comes in, or that person comes in, sends them to whatever, lets them cross over, what if they cross over to them? Fuck y'all. Say it with your chest. Next episode. Bitches.
I'll answer
Well,
I have more on it though.
I was gonna say, if you got homegirl in the house doing some, I'm gonna cross them over, and you ain't asked the question where they crossing over to you, that's a you problem. You should have asked that question. I would.
I haven't.
It's too good. The answer is on the next episode.
Yeah, well, this definitely not the last of this quiz. That's one of, I just gave you all 2%.
I can't take it no more right now because I'm in a full on panic mode right now. I feel like you said somebody ghosts in my home. You see, I got the Cuban flag up. It's my house. I got ghost stories in my house. I'm bringing the fuck out. Bring it out.
Well, I have more, and hopefully we can create some content like that.
I'll tell you what, we get enough subscribers, you're gonna end up sending me on a fucking hysterical ghost hunt. I swear to God, I'm not freaking, and for lack of better term.
Hell yeah, we'll see it. All right, well, thank you guys for listening. You're still here.
Yes,
Until next time.
buggers.
Yeah.